Good morning. Good morning. All right. 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 Kuro, Captain Jetlag, Smashy, Chef Spartan, Blue Rib, rock stars, and gals. Of course. Boys and girls. I don't think it's man only. I mean, Mila is a girl. I think Ilari might be a girl. Why only boys, Hello, people. But I think guys is used as a general term for people, but that's weird. Good morning, Kilrathi. Right. Throw me some topics. Topic me. Time for some topics. Topics. The Swedish as topics. I come from Sweden. Alright, Oriental Knight, Giant Demon, Harpy Queen, Tag'em and Bag'em, Sci-Fi Apache Chieftain, Mutated Cannibal. I won't have me as a topic. That is denied. Number one. And number one is Oriental Knight. Oh, interesting. Oriental Knight by Chef Spartan. Is it with an S? It is with an S. Timer. Perfect. Let's see. I wish there was I just press go and everything does, but I have to click this, click that, click this, click that. Alright. Time zone. Let's do some Oriental Knight. Okay. I'm obviously seeing some sort of samurai, but way more armored. Maybe I'll go the route of like more fantasy. So it looks like an Oriental-ish, like Japanese-esque, but it's far from being accurate. And give him a double-handed, like a halberd, samurai sword. Let's scale that down a bit. Put him over here. There is this super huge samurai swords. I have no idea what they were used for. If it's only for like show. Captain Jetlag, feel free to do it. Go ahead. Script it for me. I'll use it. It's easy to say. You should script it. It is easy to say. Oh, is it against horsemen? Oh, that's cool, Hellraiser. Oh, thanks, Ben. Let's kind of give him some sort of like samurai face mask, right? Samurai helmet style thing. I have no really clean recollection of what it actually looks like, so I'm going to be winging it. I mean, I have studied samurais for um, Shogun 2 Total War, but that was years ago. And I know they have these bespoke symbols on their helmet depending on who they were. Like they had their own kind of logo on their helmet, right? All these different clans. But let's just make some stuff up. I want to be a little bit imaginative as well. But it was actually fun to work on Shogun 2. Oh, Chef Spartan, that's cool. I'm glad that you like the Silence of the Lambs. It's a creepy movie. Hello, Clarice. Ah, so freaky. Hey, Svensson, good morning. Yeah, John Silva. So much monsters are apparently hosting me for some reason. It's cool. Oh, really? Ah, that's cool. So much monsters. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Our the Joust mod, that was pretty cool. That was nice. So long ago though. How's you been? Great to see you. Or have you? You should come more often. Um, it's really nice. I mean, that Joust. I still remember that little tech demo we managed to scrape together at the end before it fizzled out. I played it many times. I still actually think I got it. I should still have it actually on a backup. I still have all the concepts. Hey, thanks, John Silva. Hey, good morning, Jordy. That's cool. Stufu. That's nice, man. Did you have a hand in that Unreal Tournament mod? That Mafia one? Were you a part of that? Or maybe it was another gang of people I tried to work with. I remember that mod. There's this concept artist called Helmer Boskma. He does a lot of ZBrush things for movies. Me and him, we were a part of a mod team that was modding Unreal 2, I think. We were doing more or less the Mafia game um, before it was done, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and we got it like into magazines and everything. It was so fun. Just a bunch of dudes trying to figure the whole thing out, and we were like featured in gaming magazines. In the end, nothing happened, but it was hilarious. We were just like, fuck. It was so much fun, man. It's crazy. That was 2002, maybe? I have no idea. And thank you very much for the host, by the way. Super cool. I do this stream every morning at the exact same time. So if you're bored, you know, feel free to drop by. We sit here, talk some shit. I get a random topic from you guys, and I try to design something out of it. So today I have Oriental Night. So I'm just doing this kind of tanky looking samurai, and hopefully you guys will be pleased with the end result. Who knows, right? Just do my best. Their boys were such a mess. Oh really, Captain Jetlag? That's cool. Mods can what's happening with Photoshop? Mods can be really beneficial for you, but like so much monsters said, it's a mess. It's a constant mess of people not knowing what they're doing. Everyone has a grand plan. The goalposts are always shifted. But a lot of mods actually they get hired. It's very common that people that do a great mod that becomes popular usually get hired by the developers, because for the simple reason of they have changed something to the game which a lot of people like. So why not go to the source when it comes to working on the next thing, right? So you like that Darth mod for Total War. I think he or she, I don't know what the gender of the person. I'm assuming it's a guy. He got I think he got he was proposed to be hired, if I'm not mistaken. But I might be talking out of my hat. I might just be lying. Who knows, right? Svensson art. You can do that in your mind. You can envision me with a mankini. I'm not gonna go that route. That's for sure. I don't think anyone wants to see me in a mankini. Hey, Marius. Good morning. Glad to see you here, Marius. Been a while. So today I'm doing some sort of Oriental night, going to town. I want to still have it imaginative. Don't want to like bunker down completely on authenticity. So I'm making a lot of shit up. But yeah, it's fun. Hey, Jordy. Yeah, that's true. Bjorn Kini. uh, a Bjorn Kini. That sounds like a. Just I need to grow my beard. and I can kind of have like braided into my chest hair like a really weird beard bikini, and like have my ass beard treated so it grows super much, and then kind of pull it forward so it just becomes that V shape of a bikini. Then we're then we're then we're laughing, mate. Oh, Michal, yeah, um, that's a lot of people having issues with in that game in Division, that there's bullet sponges, and that it completely removes from the realism of the setting. Personally, I think it's a bad move on their end to have it be like bullet sponges, where you just empty two magazines into an enemy and it's still alive. Especially when they're so anchored in realism, it's kind of a cognitive dissonance, right? Um, but it's also a game. I understand the reasoning behind making it. You know, how can you make a higher level and so on. But it's tricky. It's a shame that it is like that. That the game mechanics can ruin kind of like a realistic game like that. I don't think they had that much issues with it before because it wasn't an RPG, and the um, the previous games they were all kind of one shot kills more or less. You know, they died significantly faster, all the enemies, and because they were not RPGs, right? You didn't need to. You couldn't level up or anything. You were just kind of silently running around killing people like James Bond or Jason Bourne, right? I heard that they're changing up, or they're forced to change up how the game plays, gameplay wise. They are improving the mechanics so that they're less bullet spongy. They already tried it, but I think apparently or supposedly um, they have done done or will do some significant changes to the game. But I don't know. I haven't played it in a long time. It's a pretty good game though. It's also fun to have worked on it and see your my environments, because it was a really cool gig or contract. They gave us block out more or less, you know, like a general cityscape block out, and said we need a location here. Here's the gameplay blocks. You know, like you should take cover here. Need to be careful of X, whatever. And we could dress the whole scene as we saw fit. And then they, of course, said, you know, change this, change that. We can't do this. We have to do that. And, you know, that's all a part of working together. But it was really cool that we could, you know, set the look and feel ourselves. It was a nice feeling. Mm. I know that they have their things like tucked in their belt. How am I with time? I'm good. I got 12 minutes left. Well, that's the tricky thing, right, Michal and Svensson? I think um, what Battlefield have done is a great idea. Like Svensson said, a hardcore server. I think you should um, like have a switch set which states, like I am a hardcore player, and there's a hardcore only server. So if you switch that switch in the game, you can't fight against non-hardcore players anymore, right? All enemies do like insane amount of damage, more or less one bullet, um, and stuff like that. So that if you play the game on hardcore, you're only at around hardcore people, so that you just can't run around and blast people to small pieces just because you're a hardcore player, and they have no chance whatsoever to defeat you because you've been grinding the game forever. But I think something like that is definitely needed, because otherwise, like Michal said, the whole bullet sponge thing is doesn't make sense. Um, the GTA switch is it's too dynamic. It's like you can switch it on, run away, switch it off, and come back. And the other players don't have a choice, right? If someone switches to passive mode, they're they're more or less in God mode, but they can't shoot, right? My suggestion, it is kind of like that, but it's like, I guess that physical switch part, yes, but you can't switch on and off that because that just opens up so much issues with division. Like, I'm just going in passive now while you're trying to kill me, and then I can run away and switch it on and have a second attempt at you. It should all be completely isolated. Yes, the player count will be less because a lot of hardcore players are going to go elsewhere, but I think it's the only way to do it. Like hardcore specific servers. And if you don't want to play hardcore anymore, switch it off, and you will be removed from the world and placed in a normal world where there's bullet sponges, um, and all these things. I think that's the only way to do it. Otherwise, there's too much like patchwork to make it work. Okay, you can lower the amount of sponging, but you're still gonna have it. Jordy, no, you seem like you're having a lot of fun. I don't know what you're talking about. You sound so bitter. Oh, Jordan, that's nice. Ah, coffee. French pressed style. Okay. I think I gotta step it up a little bit faster, a little bit sloppier. Gotta get stuff done. Let's add some motion to the guy. Not very Japanese, but let's do this a little bit fantasy. Gotta have that cool element, right? When I did the studies for samurais for Total War, they wanted their own. Um, I had to repaint the actual, like existing samurais, so I had to look at a lot of museum photos of their armor sets and how they were made because I had to do like a huge banner for E3 with the samurai standing there, like real life size with all the details and so on. So I had to like research in how they made the armor sets. It was crazy, like the layers and the kind of handcrafted aspect of it. It's like fucking hell. They were so impressive, and I can imagine at that time, like who even was remotely as cool as samurais. They're walking in with like handmade, colorful, crafted, um, fucking battle suits, you know, and everyone else was just kind of just hoping that won't be sliced bread at the end of the day. It's crazy, and the kind of craftsmanship of their swords. Um, they are so amazing. Sad that they're not around anymore. There were definitely true mother beepers of their time. All right, time's running out, so I gotta block in this mofo. By the way, I'm approaching 900 subscribers. That's pretty cool. Or followers, rather. I'm 842. I mean, it's not like almost 900, but it's getting there. That's pretty cool. I had no idea that there were that many. I looked, it's above the stream today, and I saw it. I was like, shit, man. That's a lot of people. It's fun though. I mean, ideally, this would be some sort of. I mean, it would be crazy if I could generate insane amount of money to do a 30-minute stream every morning, like a morning show. Oh, very cool. But who would want to pay money for it? I mean, if you could generate money some other way. I mean, on my website, I get a lot of traffic. Um, each year, I'd say around 5 million. Uh, Not dollars. I mean, visitors. It was more a couple of years ago when my steampunk stuff exploded. But in general, around 4 million. I got offers for like banners and stuff, but I don't want it. But it would be cool, you know, not having to worry about money. Captain Jetlag, I did steampunk Star Wars reimaginings, and there was so much traffic, my server went down. I think 80,000 hits per day. It was like crazy traffic. I was on CNET, Huffington Post, featured on Star Wars website, um, everywhere. It's crazy. And for years, still going on though, starting to become non-existent now. But for the longest time, it was just complete and utter madness. I mean, now, 2016, it's slowing down, but I started my steampunk Star Wars at 2008 and just kept on being featured on the internet constantly. Madness. Sorry, I was zoning out, focusing on squeezing in the last little bits before I have to um, switch off. Alright, that's it for today. Time's up. Um, I should lure it. I should do more of them. I have some in line. I haven't finished. Anyways, thanks everyone for coming. Yeah, have a great day. Good night. Sleep well. See you tomorrow at the same time. And goodbye, everyone. Thanks, Chef Spartan, for the topic. It was good.